So there's someone called Swami Sadanand who is no more, but he had appeared in one of the documentaries a few years ago, and I happened to come across that. I'll talk about that entire documentary in another video because it has a real significance, and the message that that documentary has is of immense power, which I want to share with people separately, solely focusing on that. I'm just going to take one line from that documentary. One of the things that Swami Sadanand had said, just like day and night, if you look at day and night, they are actually the same. They're actually both equal in value and in energy. One is not better than the other. How important a day is, a night is also equally important. A combination of day and night makes 24 hours. If it was just day and no night, things would not be balanced. Just like that, enemies and friends are equal. They're equal in value. They are not one better than the other. They're equally as important as the other. I had heard this quote in 2019, and I was not able to understand it unless 2022. Enemies sometimes can do wonders for you, and they won't even realize it. That's the whole beauty of it. It's because of them you learn, you grow, you transform. I look at these people as very valuable connections, valuable commodities, because I know they are also contracts. Contracts which have been signed for your betterment only, for your good, your improvement. They are also doing things for you only, not to you, but for you. But just that they have taken a different path, they have taken a negative way of doing it. They're playing a villain in your life, which is predestined. It's like, okay, I'm gonna come into your life, and this time I'm gonna be playing the villain. They can be souls who know each other from before, from previous lives. And earlier they were friends, but this time they're like, okay, let me play the villain in your life, let me play a foe in your life, and let's switch character this time. Because souls take birth in clusters. That is also another information. Familiar souls who have been together before like to take birth together again in clusters every time. It's like, okay, this cluster of 5 people, again we're gonna take birth together, maybe a few years here and there, but we will end up meeting each other in a specific city, in a specific place. So that is how they decide that, okay, we'll be growing up in the same neighborhood, or we'll be going to the same college, or we'll get married later at some point, so that they can be together as clusters. So somebody who has been your husband before can be your son this time. That is possible, and that is how they decide to stay together. Like the relationship will change, the connection will change, but at least they will be together. Now, why do they need to keep coming back as clusters again and again? That's because the lessons are not complete. They still have to learn the lessons together as a team, and there is some balance left, like some good bad karma balance left, which they need to fulfill, which they need to complete this time, or another time, or the next time, depending on how long they take to learn those lessons. Which is why you will realize that a random person from somewhere will not become your arch enemy, who opposes you all the time. Somebody who just can't stand you, he keeps creating obstacles for you, keeps pushing your boundaries, keeps challenging you all the time. That is going to be a very, very chosen character. That will not be a random person. That is why enemies are very, very important contracts. They are always predestined. Okay, because God works with both demons and angels. They will not just send you angels, God will send you demons also, because they are equally important. For your expansion, for your growth, both are equally important. Both will give you different results. And both those outcomes are essential, just like day and night. 24 hours is balanced by a day and a night, just like how demons and angels keep the balance of the universe.